Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. So for today's VOD review, we're gonna have a Jax matchup, and I just remember this being a good game. I remember Jinx going completely mental boom and yeah, just hinting the game for the most part. But I remember that we did really good as a team to compensate for that, so I think that's gonna be the thematic for today. So we have a Jax matchup, you know how it is, like it's way Jax favored, unless Tryndamere is just a better player, you know, so we're gonna try to be the better player. Whenever Jax goes flash TP, I allow myself to go D-Blade, and we have Nidalee versus Warwick. So Nidalee basically, I really know what she wants. She wants to snowball, she wants to look for invades. Warwick, I'm not that sure. Like, of course, Warwick spikes at level 6, but then before 6, like, how good is Warwick? How good does he clear? How good is he as it's like just straight up skirmishes? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure about Warwick. I know that it's just like not a strong pick in the meta. Most likely you don't see many Warwick jungle. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll try to put him in a good spot anyway. Then we have Hwei mid versus Katarina. Well, I'm not too sure how the matchup works as well, but I think it can be decent for Hwei. I mean, it can snowball pretty hard for Katarina. Of course, it's an assassin versus, like, it's Katarina versus mage control. What am I doing here? I think... Not too sure what the ID was. I'll get info on red buff. I guess it's fine. I mean, I take a big chunk of damage though. Maybe I was thinking that maybe Nidalee was going to be late because of the early fight that happened. Maybe. So yeah, if she would be late, maybe I could look for an invade and solo kill her. And then, well, we have Jinx Janna, which has a lot of scaling into Caitlyn Sona. So as expected, Caitlyn Sona will have the prio. Caitlyn has the prio in like almost all of her matchups. So yeah, hopefully my bot lane could just like survive Nidalee ganks, because they're gonna have a tough time, and then Nidalee is probably gonna come. So yeah, just playing my Jax matchup. So there's a few interactions versus Jax that you might know by now. Basically, you can like auto him. Oh, I remember doing such a big mistake here. Yeah, that's so terrible. So what was the big mistake? Well, first, of course, trading all the HP that I traded. So I traded way too much HP, like from level 1, like just face checking him. And here, the biggest mistake, because this could have been super winning. I could have won my lane here. So it's good that I didn't eat too early, and I flash. And then all I have to do is keep running in a straight line. He's not gonna catch me. I just had to keep running in a straight line. For some reason, I considered autoing him, which doesn't do shit, and just put me in range for the last auto, and now I'm gonna lose all of that shit. Well, how did I turn that around? Because this is so terrible. In a Jax matchup especially. Okay, we'll see what happens. I actually don't remember that game. So yeah, I think we probably do have the scaling, just because Nidalee later is not that good of a champion, just because we have plenty of answers to Katarina later, with like just Warwick ult or Hwei's Fear, or Janna ult, whatever. Also Jinx, of course, like, you know, Jinx scaling of resets, and we can give her resets pretty easy with the Warwick again. So yeah, we'll probably have a better scaling here. Just an issue will be like, well, the Tryndamere versus Jax matchup. Because he just out impacts me in team fights, but also in lane, on side lane. That's why it's even extra bad that I end up dying here. So I asked Warwick to help me fix this wave. Well, I guess we're gonna have another thematic, how to come back from terrible early game, because it was pretty terrible. Look at my XP. It's, yeah, I'm at, let's say, like 7-8%, and look at Jax XP, he's level 5 already. He's a full level and like 30% on me. And yeah, 27 CS to 8 at this point. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna speed up. I realized that my VOD reviews might last a bit too long, because I have like 25 minutes game that end up being like 40 minutes video like yesterday. So now we have a 40 minutes game, so I try to make it a 30-minute video. Well, I failed to delay that plate. Like, everything is going terribly so far. We'll see how we turn that around. So I'm going for a slow push now. And I think that my idea is that I'm not even going to be able to crash it. So I would like the Jax to, yeah, trade me in my wave. This way it's going to push back to me. I kind of want to force him to push into me. So I'm really happy with this. Yeah, that's how you can trade with Jax. Basically, like, you don't want to start in melee range. So you want to force him to Q in order to get in melee range. And once he dashed in, you can just auto him until he uses E, and then you just E away. You make sure to walk up to him so your E is gonna deal damage, and you E away. So I actually won that trade when he has coffees, which is, I don't think, the best buy for him here. And all I have is a longsword. So now I actually have an opportunity. I will have my ghost. I mean, I have my ghost. I will have my level 6, and on my level 6, if I manage to just stay high in HP, I can look for an all-in / dive. So I think that's what I'm playing for. During that time, Wei got the kill on Katarina, 1v1. Okay, well, oh yeah. Here I knew that I could start the fight melee range because I was getting my level 6. Boom, boom. Big mistake, beat the Jax. Again, like twice, we actually died, not because of the play where we died, but because of the fact that we took a big chunk on a very bad timer, basically. Mistakes. Okay, well, that puts me back in the game. I'm up in gold now. And it kind of puts me back though, because yes, I'm a little up in gold, but I still get outscaled. So I need to be way ahead in order to make something happen. So N42 boots and double longsword. Oh. I know that my war weak bot, so I'm just getting concerned about, of course, like Nidalee, we talked about it. It's a champion that likes to invade, so I just wanted to make sure she's not invading. And we're gonna keep playing. Well, so far so good. It's like just one death on my ADC, nothing too crazy. He ends up not getting that plate, and now I don't want to build a slow push. If I'm contesting the push, I mean, like here I could do a very slow push like I did a bit before, but here I'm gonna try to push it and get the prio again. Reason is there's a herald on the map, so because there is a herald, I want to push that fast and then look to move and see if I can. Yeah, you see, because I pushed, Jax was forced to come back here, and that gave us a bit of space. Warwick ends up being late, but yeah, you get the ID. Janna is here. Get Jax's flash. Well, yeah, my team was just there a bit too late. But yeah, I tried to do my part. Now the wave is actually bouncing back to me because of that interaction. So far we have a Drake, they have a Herald. Bot lane is losing now because she died again, 1v2. And mid lane is winning. I'm kinda even. And my jungler is doing like really decent. Oh, what happened here? I didn't see a kill coming here. Because like for me, Jack's play is just like he gets this crash, has plenty of gold to spend, and then he bases. Of course, if he can look to dive me, it would be so insane for him because I will lose all of this wave. But I have my ult, so he cannot dive me. So another idea for him to trade. Oh, okay, that's me. That's like I'm threatening to freeze, but there's actually no way that I freeze that for that long. But he doesn't. He still doesn't like the idea, so he jumps on me. Now I'm trading him because I know that Warwick is coming, and he pinged me. And because he ulted and shit, now he doesn't even have mana to use E. So I just stopped the trades a bit early to make sure that he doesn't trade kill. And instant go for the push. And this way he's gonna miss this wave. Made grid the plating. And now we're way ahead in gold. 400. I mean, it's something, you know. So let's see. Now, enemy team took bot T1. Jinx died again. Okay, we're starting to have some bad news. Let's see what happens here. Other kill on Caitlyn. Another kill on Caitlyn. Okay, well that happened. Now they're ahead. So let's see. Top for now is just bouncing ways. I mean, if I'm a flash ghost, well, I can look to fight him now. I know that Nidalee was dead as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully I just fight him and I dash through him. It's gonna take a bit of time, but I am most likely gonna end up killing him here. Yeah, that's it. If you're ahead, you can just... And also he doesn't have one bit of armor, doesn't have tab base, doesn't have wardens, doesn't have anything, so it's gonna be pretty easy to just beat his ass at this point. Okay, well, we managed to come back pretty well. Yeah, I'm pinging Janna. That's not the play. What is Janna doing top? Like, I'm pinging, like, what are you doing? And I'm typing. Because, yeah, Drake is spawning. I don't know what she's trying to do here. And I don't want to participate in that, so I will not get baited. It's like, she can ping to go. This is just stupid. You ask me. Oh, and I remember she's saying, like, yeah, we cannot do Drake because Jinx is OBs, IRL, whatever, started flaming that guy. I was like, bro, like, I just killed the Jax. You could just tempo the Drake a bit, and then I was ready. Like, I was ready to move there to Drake and create a 5v4. Even if I don't have my sums and shit. It's okay though, I can understand the idea of the Janna. Like, if she was convinced that there's no way we should trade the Drake, she's very right to try to do cross map and take something somewhere else. So yeah, I actually don't have an issue with that. I just didn't agree with her. Okay, looking for an angle. They saw me on what? Did they have a ward or something? Or I may just envision where I'm standing. Oh yeah. But they pinged before they saw me. I guess just Jack's pinging because I've been away for quite a long time. Ping, ping, and boom, I'm here. Okay. Okay, well, I guess just because I've been away, it just makes sense that I'm there. Up, up. So I think, yeah, I think I just contested mid wave, and again, I'm trying to play for objectives, and next objective is gonna be Herald in 45. So I don't want to do anything too crazy until then. Probably play the Scuttle, which is gonna help us for Herald. Up, up, up. Now they're all fighting bots, which just looking at it right now seems like a mistake. So I'm gonna play Herald. Why not? If I had a lot of gold, it would make sense that I don't. Okay, well, I always spent my 1100. Also, we didn't have info on them anymore. I think we could have done Herald, actually. We had a timer. But now I come back stronger, but they're in a position to contest it. So we'll see how that goes. Well, we have mid prio. And I have Janna and my team, so I say to engage it. And yeah, I guess they cannot just go through way. I think that's what happened. So yeah, we take those. Yeah, that's what I think, that we could just have played the objectives. At this point I was like, well, you see, Janna, we can just play them, you know. So yeah, I guess the fact that Hui was doing really good and able to get the prio was a big part of it. Team is fighting here, we get the shutdown. They do a really good job. Yeah, Hui did a really good job that game. And now I'm actually ghosting. The reason I'm using this everything, it's not even to kill the Jax, it's to get the turrets. Like it's so valuable. It's like 1k gold. And yeah, so I often use my sums to kill the guy, but yeah, not to get him. To get that, and this gives me straight, most likely. Up, make sure that I run away. Okay, it doesn't yet. Oh yeah, I remember. It was pretty bad. I'm 200 gold away from straight breaker. Yeah, I should have just went for an extra camp. I didn't do my math well. So now I just clear 2 waves, get my straight, and now I can go back with my team to try to contest that Drake. Wei is really low. He has TP though. He can come back. Janna's kinda out, but same, like she's probably the fastest champion. So she can come back as well. Play off Warwick's ult. I ulted a bit too early. Could it have been good to dash back in here? Yeah, my straight was on cooldown. I think if I'm a straight breaker, it was really good. I could slow the Nidalee and stay on her, because the whole idea here going on Nidalee was like, well, we're playing Drake, so if we can kill the Nida, well, we're gonna get Drake, which ends up happening, but that's not really on me. Now yes, Jax gets this turret, but we're getting what we played for, which is Drake. Are we? We are not. Oopsie doopsie. But I mean, if we don't go, if we don't fight Nidalee here, she's not out. I can probably not take that. I guess it was a pretty close call though. I might Kraken. Should I have just kept hitting the Drake? Yeah, I think I should have just kept hitting the Drake. Because Warwick can just auto the Drake, and he's sustaining like 100 HP per auto. Maybe he could live through Caitlyn. I don't know. Well, I guess that Drake was a bit flippy because Caitlyn is still up. I still believe that it could have worked. I mean, that's why I went for it. Okay, well, they get that Drake. Jinx is now in 1 and 7, and I mean, I'm not. We don't have the chat, but there was a lot of typing going on. Well, here, I mean, you know, I'm trying to split a bit less and be there a bit more. But of course, like if I can have a Herald and win a 1v1, thus forcing people bot, thus creating space for Nash, I would do it. But I think I did it a bit too early though. Well, I ended up killing 1v3. So I ended up killing and having T2 really low. But this should have been done... yeah, this should have been done a bit later, so my team is in a position to actually pressure the Nash. But the thing is, if I put Herald, it's because it was gonna fade. It was really close from fading. So I should have either called my team to prepare Nash, because by the time the Herald would crash, Nash would be up. Or I should just... it got actually pretty close. Or I should just like not go for it, not look to fight the Jax. I just didn't think they would be bot because again, like Nash is up, and I think that's what they should have been playing for. Well, I mean, it's still decent. Like I kill Sona 1v3, we get T2 really low, and they don't get anything from it because it's bot side. So it's decent, but it's really not the best. So at this point, well, now I don't beat the Jax anymore, by the way, because Jax got a few kills on the different skirmishes. and he has Frozen Heart. So now I'm looking to just bring Jack spot, try to make a play happen during these timers, and if nothing happens, I will have to go back bot. Hope my team doesn't lose on the play when I'm not there, and Jax can be there, and then, you know, like just do these kind of rotations. So we ended up catching Sona, and then this guy, and then of course my focus is always on Nidalee as much as I can. And here we should just be able to get Nash. Let's go. And yeah, I'm not concerned about Jax getting a lot bot, even if we took the bot inhib, which he didn't. Like, it's just like we're having Nash, they're not gonna end during our Nash timer, you know? So he could take bot inhib, just gonna be free gold and experience for us, most likely. Wait to Caitlyn 40 seconds before Drake, which is pretty bad for us. Are we gonna ult that? Oh, he doesn't have ult. We might be catching the Caitlyn. Boom! Nice shutdown. Pretty worth auto. Now we have a TP on Hui, so we should be able to play that Drake. Jax is 1v2ing my bot lane. I guess it's fine. So if we play off Hui's TP, I have my Ghost, I have my Stride, we should be able to just play that Drake. Getting mid prio first, of course, because now, boom, Nidalee has, or someone is gonna catch it. They don't want to lose T1. Now we have the position and we can just play this. I think Hui should have... I mean, he doesn't need to TP though. Okay. Well, next objective is gonna be soon. Just catching Sona, because why not? Oh, that was pretty good. Plus, we got their TP. Katarina is like, it's really not an issue for Tryndamere, by the way, because, I mean, yes, she can kite and shit, but she doesn't have any type of CC. You can just ghost on her, and then you don't kite versus her, so you can follow instant if she dashes or anything. And if she ults, well, it's a lot of damage, but she doesn't move, you know, she's kinda immobile, and you can just out DPS her basically and press ult. So yeah, that was pretty nice 1v2 into 3 to take. So now, when is Nash? Nash is in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, Drake is in 4 minutes, so we don't really have an objective. So during those timers, most likely you wanna just get items, get fed, take a maximum amount of resources, and then around 1 minute 30 before Nash, you wanna start setting up vision, take a base, and be as strong as possible for the Nash. So yeah, playing a wave here, playing a camp, playing T2, grabbing a lot of gold, making sure that I don't die, that I don't give the shutdown, trying to make a catch if someone walks up. I should put that word. So yeah, nothing too crazy during these moments. Like, you don't have to be always, even if you were ahead, like, you don't have to be always pushing a lead, etc. You can just wait and play for the next objective. Like, okay, we kill top Jax and then they might be killing us, etc. But this, I mean, this doesn't do shit, you know, for any team. Like, just like, okay, I got to kill a few extra golds. But like, that's not gonna win you or lose you the game, you know. What is Nash. Nash is in 120, so now I'm taking my base. Being as strong as possible, going on my 4th item now. 4k gold up on the Jax, and I'm gonna look to push out bot, create space for someone to match me. I don't think this is good Crux camps. I think I think this is pretty bad, because now it delays. There's Drake also at the same time. It just delays my pressure bot. So I mean, my team smurfed here. I just ended up having to follow, you know. I guess here, could we have ended? We leave those. How do we not end, by the way? Because that's why I went crazy. I went crazy because I was like, well, if we go crazy, we can look to end. Otherwise, they can like look to suicide for this wave. Yeah, I think Warwick should have tanked the... If Warwick did tank the turret, then he can sustain on next wave, and then we have a full HP cannon. Yeah, we could have probably ended if we tank the turret. Or I could have tanked it, but then they have Jax and Nidalee that can again like go crazy on the wave to try to defend it. And now they're all gonna respawn. Okay, well it's fine though. Well, I guess now because like you cannot keep pushing, they're all respawning. Well, I think we're just gonna sprint on Drake, clearing the camps because I have time to. Letting that blue buff away. Clearing every single camp. Boom, boom. Now we're gonna base, and now we're playing Nash. I stay here. Why do I stay? I guess I don't have the money to buy anything, to buy any item. And now that I have the money to buy it, well, my team is starting to get in a position. And probably that I'm thinking that I need to stay to keep applying pressure and to actually like... If I base, I would be there too late. Because yeah, like the thing is, I don't know what Warwick is doing in base. Maybe he was just AFK for a bit. Because yeah, Warwick is supposed to be already on Nash. So if I can apply pressure now, it's really good. If I based as well, well, now I will not be in a position to pressure by the time Nash is up and my team is on it. So yeah, just making sure that Jax is here. Now remember, Jax has Frozen Heart, so I cannot beat the guy. So either I should be looking to move to my team. Yeah, like this is bad tempo though. But I have my gold for my item, like I didn't have it. So it's like... If I can afford to base, I should probably base. Yeah, I mean you cannot always have like the perfect bases, you know. Well, right now, again, I kind of want to fight this, but also I'm like, well, if I just push mid, there is a chance we can just end the game. It's only one turret, and we have a TP. No, we don't. I mean, even if it's only me, look at them. Like they're all looking to defend their Nexus. So now we have the space to get Nash. So I mean, if it's gonna be the best play to split, I'm still gonna split, you know. Now my best play is also not to die. I already created enough pressure for my team to just get Nash, so my team just gets Nash, and we're really happy. And now Jinx is finally gonna have an impact again, having multiple items and being Jinx late game basically. I know that they know that I'm here because I'm buffing with my Nash, but now Jinx gets caught. Amazing. Like it's crazy how bad low master players are, and me included probably, at just playing with the Baron power plays. Like let's look at that. We get Nash. We base, so now we just have to put ourselves in a position again to just be pushing the waves, etc. Boom, Hui goes mid, gets caught. I mean, he doesn't even get caught. He tries to flank Caitlyn 1v1 and dies. So now it delays just 1 minute over Nash timer just because of that. Now we get another Nash later in the game. Boom, what does Jinx do? Go stop. Instead of basing, we're all basing. Go stop. Clears the wave, dies. Like, and this keeps happening in my games, like, all the time. So now we have to wait Jinx, basically. We have to wait Jinx. I don't think we can end 4v5. Bro, he really one-shot that Sona. I didn't understand how Sona died. Like, he legit one-shot her. That's pretty crazy. Now it's a 4v4, but I still don't think we can just like go crazy in the end. But we can try to play for our bot inhib though. So yeah, this is the situation that I realized whenever you're splitting. I was talking about it yesterday, that once you have Nash, it's better to send your team on the side lane and go split push mid, actually, because now look at how hard it is to gank Hui and Janna. They have one access here and one access here. So you put one ward, and you got it covered. If your team is pushing mid and you're pushing on the side, your team can get ganked by here, 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 and here. So that's kind of the situation you want to have, playing the pressure mid lane. And now it creates the space that they need to get bot. I didn't even have to go there. And now I think I would be pinging to just go and play the triple inhib. If you remember, that's exactly the same situation that we had on yesterday's video, if you watched that as well. Okay, and now there's gonna be Soul in 40 seconds. So let's see how I play for it. I think I kind of wanted to try like how good I am into Jax at this point, because like I was, well, full stuff, you know. And here I just have this idea of, you know, killing Nidalee before Drake. But I mean, I don't have to play it like this. I don't have to go for superhero play like killing Nidalee 1v2 plus like she has Zonias, you know. I should just be looking to, you know, bring Jax topside and then rotate, and we pretty much won every fight starting at like minute 22 or something, so I should just have played that. Okay, that was pretty bad on my end. As I said, like I'm doing those reviews for content and to help you guys, but I'm also doing them to help myself and coach myself, so that's what I'm doing right now, on that play at least. Okay, so now I kind of want to send my team mid and me go top, or the opposite. Both can be good, and we just have to wait for bot to push, because someone will have to match bot in like 40 seconds. So we just wait for Warwick, and we probably just play on next wave. That's why I'm affording myself, like I'm allowing myself to go for golems. Yeah, I really don't like the idea of just taking camps for Warwick. I guess Warwick's not there. We decide that we cannot really push. I don't beat Jax on side lane. Like he actually beats me even if I'm full stuff. He was beating me an item ago. So let's see how we end up pressuring that. Maintain the pressure on top. Well, we just do Nash at this point. Yeah, we got some control, we got some vision. So we have vision on the entry. So basically, if we see them entering, we can turn on them, and if they don't, we just do Nash. You just use Dash as a magnet here. Like here, we were able to take it, but sometimes you cannot take it. Well, you just stay there then, and if they come, you fight them, and if they don't, well, you get Nash basically. I was concerned because I really wanted to play for triple A, but I remember like my team really wanting to go for a team fight, and we got another kill with Wei. And then we can just finish it off. Jinx has killed by this time. Let's see how Wei, how good is Wei at sieging? Like how did he get that kill? Okay. Bro, Wei is actually a menace. Like once people are gonna like really master him, it's gonna be so terrifying. Like it's just a better version of Xerath, I feel. Does so many things. Well, okay, well that was it for the game. I mean, now looking back at it, like I realized that yes, I did a good job, but I mean, Wei went completely crazy. Warwick did a good job as well. So yeah, it was a good game. It was a good performance, but it was not the best. I think I should have more to learn from this one than to teach, you know. But yeah, that was it for today. Hope you still enjoyed the content, and let me know if you did or if you didn't in the comments. Feel free also to drop a like, a subscription if you haven't. Next video is gonna be tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves, guys. Good luck and fun in game and in real life, and I will see you next time. Peace, guys. Bye bye.